Greetings, fellow traders. Bubble here. It's time for the lunchtime market update for Tuesday, June the 16th, 2020. I hope everybody's having a great trading day today. This is brought to you by Positive Trends Research, and everything we're going to talk about is for educational purposes only and not investment advice. So please take a moment to review this disclaimer. Awesome. All right, let's take a look and see where we left out, where we are in the market here today. So let's see. So SPX looking pretty interesting here. So we've got monthly chart working its way up again, right? We're up 66 points today. So again, it's starting to just push its way back up. We're getting really close to this pivot level right here. Let's even get above that. Weekly chart continuing to climb despite the chop today over the 30 weekly moving average and working its way up here. So nice gap and chop today, but we're back over the upward trend line. We're back at this resistance zone right here. So if you're seeing a little bit of chop up here, that's probably one of the reasons why. If we close strong above that, there's a good chance that we try to work and fill these gaps right here to close the island reversal top. So we'll see how that goes in today. Let's take a look at the SPY here. Okay, so SPY again, not quite green on the day here, but it is testing those drop-down zones. Let's take a look at the price action here today. So quite an interesting open, right? We had a lot of chop at the open. We kind of stayed away from that, and then right after this, we actually looked at JP Morgan as a short idea here, a concept in the group, and so we'll take a look at that one here in a little bit. But one of the things that was really interesting here is this strong close with good volume below the 15 orb levels, and then give a nice push down. This, of course, is when Powell's talking. He started at 10 o'clock, and to kind of throw a wrench in things again. We're back here. We're at inside 15. We're over the 80 MA, so let's see how that holds going into the rest of the day. Let's take a look at the S&P futures. So you can see the ES here. It's testing one of our key levels right here. So let's see if we can get above that and stay above it. And we're still below that upward trend line from this morning. So let's see how that goes into the rest of the day today. The MES too, same thing. Inside 15, still below the 15 orb range. So let's still keep that one on the radar there. Let's take a look at the Qs. The Qs actually gave a nice short opportunity here today too, below the 15 orb range for a nice fast move down on that. And then they bought the dip on that one. So let's take a look at that there. And then IWM, again, a decent buy the dip right here, but an upper shadow off the 15 orb, so not as strong as its counterparts. Let's take a look at Apple and see how it behaved today. So we just took a long in the group on Apple off of this inside 15 up. So that was a nice candle right there. We got a double inside 15 here. This is more of a scalpy type move. My goal is just to get above this this wick right here, and we got there. So that was pretty nice. But again, I'm not trusting this market so much today, right? There's a lot of heavy weight on it. So good move there. And members did really good buying the dip on this one this morning on the live stream in the group. So good job on that one. Tesla, though we don't like shorting Tesla, it's and here's a great reason why, right? All these big lower moves and then lower shadow moves, lower shadow makes it really, really tough. But it did ultimately work its way down, inside 15 down, inside 15 down, right? And it's kind of getting over the 15 orb low right there. Let's take a look at Walmart. So retail is really strong this morning with retail numbers, but it couldn't hold above its level. So no gap and go, right? Couldn't get above the pre-market high, so we're just kind of chopping around here in the 15 orb range. So JP Morgan, I pointed this one out as well. It was really kind of before that. I really like this. I love the doji right here and the volume that really started coming in on this one. You can kind of see it on the 5-minute chart. Right, you can see it had a really, really nice move inside 5 down, and then just really worked its way down. So we pointed that out in the group today as well. We got a couple chart requests out there, and let's take a look at those. We have Macy's, so a great one to look at here with retail. It did give a gap up, but it was a gap in reversal, and it ended up filling this gap when we did our gap discussions. Right, we can see when we have that volatility pick up, sometimes those gaps like to get filled pretty quickly. We have MTCH. Okay, upper shadow on this one. So let's see how that holds going into the rest of the day, right? So it's coming into a couple of resistance levels right here. Watch out for this open gap below. Let's see how it closes at the end of the day today. Okay, a couple other ones from Shirley, actually, who didn't make it last night, but was able to email me later for some ones to check out. So let's go ahead and review a couple of those here as well. So we've got Shop on the radar, of course. It had a beautiful candle yesterday. I love how it's forming a nice hammer over these levels. I really liked this candle yesterday with the great volume as it broke out of this triangle. That was a smaller triangle, right? Those sometimes do like to come back and retest, but I like the relative strength on Shop today. Zoom, again, it was at all-time highs yesterday, but it did a quick pullback this morning, and then the news came in. We actually tried to grab this long. The spreads were really crazy here. Some news came in that it was that Beijing's going on lockdown, so a lot of the Corona names started to pick up again after that. So let's take a look at TDoc. That's another one. That's another example. Good buy the dip on that one for that very, very same news. Right, Docu, this one's been pretty strong for a while, and it's had a great day yesterday, great volume, so it's getting some nice follow through the upside on that one. So nice concept there. FSLY. Great candle yesterday, and nice follow through on that one today, very much like the Shop one, and then DKNG. This is one that we profiled yesterday. So huge candle yesterday, but it's holding the 80 MA and staying in the upper end of its range. So let's see if that turns into a pause day and gives a move to the upside. So good stuff, guys. I hope everybody has a great rest of your trading day. Stay healthy out there, and remember your risk first and stay safe so you can stay in the game. I'll talk to you.